How's everyone doing today? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you for coming on. Um, I haven't made any new DoorDash stuff lately because me and my whole family are sick. Me and my daughter just went to the doctor yesterday, and she had strep throat like my wife. I have strep throat like my wife, but I also have pneumonia and bronchitis. So I am here, guys, to talk about DoorDash. How have your DoorDash's experience been here lately? Because I haven't went out in about 4 days. Um, Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Um, I'm obviously on here to talk anything gig economy, or I don't know if some of you guys have seen my video on my Greyhound experience when I was 8 years old by myself, going from Virginia to California. I have a video on that talking about my very first experience. So let's talk. How is everybody doing today? If you can guys give it a like, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Obviously, I'm at home. I can't go out and work until at least tomorrow when I'm not contagious. Obviously, as a DoorDasher, it's very important that you are not sick, like contagious sick, while you're delivering food, obviously. So I've been home for 4 days. My daughter's been home from school for the same amount of time. So how have you guys been? Some of you who are on here, you guys been dashing? And just how's life treating you guys? You guys start talking to me and I'll start talking back. I'm not really sure what you guys want to talk about, but I'm a channel where I will talk about anything. I'm normally in the gig economy, but you want to talk about other things too, that's cool. It's been a long 4 days, guys. I'll be glad when I can go back to work tomorrow because I am going home crazy. Haven't even charged that thing yet. No need for that when I ain't working. Like, subscribe. Has anyone on here saw my Greyhound video yet about my experience when I was 8? How's everyone doing? Okay, so chat with me, talk. I'll talk back. But I hope you guys are doing really well. DoorDash is a very, very good thing for me. It's the only app I do. I've done multi-app before, but I finally got into a thing with DoorDash where I can get exactly what I want out of DoorDash. It's like a science. It's math. You got to study the numbers. You got to write down and pay attention to the days, even break it down to the times that you're going out, seeing where you're most profitable at, and then maximize on that. But when I get on, I mean, I'm guaranteed every day 100 plus, even on slow days. And when I say slow days, it takes me about 6 hours at that point to make $100. Normally I can make that in about 4.5 hours. And then I'll work 6 hours and get my 130, 140. You guys, if you watched my videos, you guys have seen I've made $180 in 4 hours. My area is amazing. I live in a place where there's 28,000 people and probably about 300 restaurants. And then that doesn't count the ghost kitchens that some of those restaurants have. That double as just an extra place for them to make money. So how are you guys' experience? And what do you guys want to talk about? If you guys can like this live, that'll help me out tremendously. Subscribe too. If you're not a subscriber, I would appreciate that. I'm a new channel. I've only been on here for about a month. This is only like my 4th live ever. So I'm trying to get my community and my following going. I'm sitting home sick. I've been sick for 4 days. My daughter mainly has been, I mean, we all been sick. We all got strep throat. I just had bronchitis and pneumonia on top of it. So I have to be very careful not going out and getting people sick. What's going on? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? You gaming? I see that. I got a game system too. Xbox Series X. Um, how's everyone else doing? I appreciate all of you guys. That's cool. So what do? Do you DoorDash? Do you just chill out? You got a regular job? You in college? Absolutely. You got an Xbox too? Yeah, I talk about anything on here. You know, I'm a DoorDash channel, help people. PS4, yeah, but they cross-link now. What's your gamer tag? If you put it in the chat, I'll write it down. And I don't know what you play or anything like that, but I forget that they cross-link now. PS4s can play with Xboxes and yada, yada, yada. So, how's everybody doing today? Yeah, mine's actually pretty easy. It's a Hova 22601, and it has the Scream mask as the Scream guy as my avatar. So, absolutely. Like I said, I've only been on here a month, and I think I got like 306 subscribers on here. So, like my goal, yeah, me too. They're my all-time favorite movies. And it's not too often that they make them really scary anymore, but occasionally you'll get a good scary movie. I think you're getting more gore in your movies than actually scary movies, like actually scary, like your Saws. They're a little freaky. They got complete gore in it. I kind of like your B-rated horror movies too. Those are a little underrated. Obviously, they're B-rated, like the Scare Fests. I'm sure you know about it. Um, how's everybody doing? Guys, if you guys can like or subscribe, I'm a small channel trying to get all the support I can. The Big Deal Boys Gaming is supporting me, and I appreciate that so much. I'm gonna have to check your channel out. And if you're public or whatever, and you subscribe to me, I do subscribe back. And even if you're not a channel, but if you're a channel, yeah, born in the '90s. Yeah, I was born in the '80s. I'm 40, but I grew up in the '90s, so I know all about. Yeah, I know all about the '90s. Not like because I'm born in the era of Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street, your Halloween. Well, hell, Halloween was before me in the '70s, but Nightmare on Elm Street was the '80s. So yeah, I come from. I like the '80s music. I like '80s music. I like '90s music. '90s music was my favorite genre of all genres, whether it be rap, pop, country. I just think in the '90s music was overall better. My opinion. How's everybody doing? Guys, come chat. Say hi to Big Deal. Say hi to me. Yeah, this is, like I said, only my fourth or fifth live. I'm still trying to get my following going, so I'm going on different times just to see what I can get. Obviously, my goal through this is have people get to know me, because again, how's anyone really supposed to follow somebody unless they know the person? You're asking somebody to spend 5-10 minutes talking to you, watching you, basically. Yeah, me too. Normally, I'm in my car. Obviously, normally some of these lives are, thank you. Some of these lives are obviously while I'm working, showing people the orders I get and what have you. But like I was telling you, me and my whole family's sick. My wife is the only one that's semi-better. And me and my daughter are still contagious right now. So we've been home. My highest tip was $180. That order paid me a total of $200 because DoorDash paid me $20. So my highest tip was $180. And hey, Leonardo, but yeah, if you subscribe to me, I'd appreciate it if you aren't already, like the live. But $180 was my biggest tip. Oh, do you? Yeah, my wife. before she got her job that she has at a warehouse where she's pretty important, does a really good job. She actually DoorDashed, Spark. She multi-apped. Okay, subscribe to each other. I got you. Subscribe to me, and then it'll show up in my link, and I'll get you. Um, my wife, she sparked, and she always tried to get me to spark, and I would a little bit. The problem with spark, though, like for me, thank you, Moo. What's going on? The problem with me and spark was I've had like a lot of back surgeries, and in our area, a lot of those sparks were going up, and my biggest spark order was 280 cases of 12 pack of sodas. So that was not good for my back. Yeah, she does. She knows everything. Um, but she stopped the gig. Yeah, she stopped the gig work because to do this job, you have to be super, super patient. Um, because you could go 5-10 minutes without an order, and then if you're not a patient person, you could start letting it spiral. Oh, I've went 5-10 minutes, I'm going to go the next hour without an, then I'm not going to make money. So she needed something a little more stable. Yeah, so she went and got what other. Thank you very much, Spin. I appreciate you guys, and if you guys could subscribe to my channel, if you guys are new to me, I would appreciate it. If you have any dashing questions, I can help you make more money doing that. Just subscribe and watch a couple of my videos. Not all at once, obviously. We're all busy people. Like, I watch a couple of videos from like 6 or 7 of my main subscribers that I subscribe to, and then I work down from there. So it could take me about a week. I'm glad it's back too, and I'm glad you're back. But she needed something with a little more stability, and I don't blame her. I'm a patient person. Every once in a while, I'll get like, man, what's going on? Like, I have a video where I had a ride along where I accepted everything. Okay, absolutely. I'll check you out too. She, well, I made $180 in like 4 hours, but I swear to you, for 35 minutes, I didn't get one order. But I still made $180, thank goodness, in like 4.5 hours. And I'll check you out too, the big deal. I'll check any of you guys out. If any of you guys subscribe to me and reach out and say, hey, I got a channel, I'll give you some support. I'll throw some stuff out there too, and I'll shout you out during a live. So I trust me, I wish people would help me out by kind of like some of the bigger creators in my space and be like, hey, when I go in their lives, go check him out. Only one person's done that, Gig Gal. She's amazing. But so what you been up to, Moo? I see you have no internet. Spin, how are you? Thank you for whoever liked the live. I appreciate it. If more people can like and subscribe to me, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, Moo, we've been sick. I've been out of work for, normally you guys know, if you've been on here before, I'm in my car. I'm showing you orders as I'm working. I'm taking you with me, but me and my daughter are super contagious right now, and I got pneumonia and bronchitis on top of me being, on top of having strep throat. So I am not in good shape. Oh, okay. How's school going? So yeah, I normally would be in my car with you guys, and you guys would be seeing me working, but I kind of like doing this too. It gives me something, because I can't make no content on DoorDash because I ain't working. I hope I get better too. I mean, I'm feeling a little better. Mine's more of a breathing issue right now. My throat feels good. I mean, I'm still contagious for that, but it didn't feel that bad to begin with. But I'm in a house with nothing but strep throat people, so it was a given that I had that. I just didn't think I had the other things that went along with it. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. But yeah, like I want to go back to work, not just to make more content, but I want to go make more money. Like I have really good time out there. I like doing it, and I make good money doing it. So why not? What else have you guys been up to? I know school's going good for you. Yeah, I mean, one, I got bills. Two, it's one of the easiest ways I've come across money. I mean, I see other people's struggles, and that's why I try to help people. That's why I tell them it's important to stay above like a 70%. First and foremost, it opens up so much for you. And I have every perk you can have on the DoorDash app, from large catering orders to priority shop and pay to the diamond above 70%. I have a 4.99 customer rating. So, I mean, oh, really? Good luck. That's crazy. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm glad to have some people on here. More people. I think I got another subscriber or two out of this so far, which is awesome. Um, Absolutely. And I appreciate you being on here with me, man. I really do. It's awesome. I appreciate all the support from anybody. Um, it's a tall ask asking someone to watch you, no matter what you're doing. So that's why I try to open these lives up a little more, so people want to get to know me, so they can see what they're going to watch. Because you're asking a tall ask for someone to sit in front of their phone or computer or TV for 5 or 10 minutes to watch you, no matter what you're doing, unless you're doing some shit that people want to see you screw up on or hurt yourself, or you're doing something super nice. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I'm gonna order some food for the homeless and hand it out in my homeless areas. I used to be homeless, so I think that's a really big thing. So I'm gonna go to like Burger King or McDonald's and order like 10 or 20 meals, and then just kind of hand them out. Yeah, I've seen this shit. My daughter watches Mr. Beast. I've watched a couple videos. The videos I've watched is seeing him do nice things and what have you. I've done this for years. I was homeless when I was 14 to 16, and so like I understand the struggle, and sometimes understand you don't put yourself out there. Like, some people are very much homeless because of their own actions, and sometimes it's unfortunate situations. So like I've done this for years. I do want to be like a Mr. Beast as far as bringing awareness that there's good people out there that do nice things, and also bring awareness that homeless aren't these scary, not all of them are these scary individuals that they come off to be, like that they could potentially look like because they're homeless. Not everybody's scary like that. And I'm a bigger guy, so I don't mind. Like, I wouldn't recommend my wife do it. I wouldn't recommend, obviously, children do it or nothing like that. But for me, it's not a risk. I mean, I guess it could be. So do I, because I really, 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 I guess I've only been doing this a month. So being at like 306 right now, I believe, is pretty awesome. But I give back to my community a lot in a lot of different ways. Like I said, I've never made a YouTube video over it, but I've only been on for a month, and I do want to bring awareness that good shit happens still out there, not just this bad crap. But I've donated my time to like things called CCAP, where they give food, clothes away, and stuff like that. Um, I believe in giving back. I don't have much means, obviously. I'm a hardworking guy with 4 children, 3 adult children, but raising my 10-year-old. But anything I have, and that's not gonna put my family at a detriment, I try to give back as much as I can. I believe in it because I've been there. I've been the person that was at a food pantry place needing food. I've been at the places where you go to these places for help, and they'll write you a check for some of your bill money or rent. So I don't forget where I came from, like, no matter what I'm doing. Like, if I can get on here and do some good things on YouTube and can get into the partnership program and maybe be semi-decent. I'd give a lot back, just because I think that's the only way. It all starts with the community you're in. Give back to your community. Try to make it a better community and go from there. How's everybody else doing? Anyone else in here? Man, I've already been on 20 minutes. It didn't even feel like that. Oh, I got someone to sub through here. That's awesome. What's going on, Jim Marion? How are you doing? Hope you're a subscriber. How's everything going with you today? That's good. Obviously, I'm a DoorDasher. And we're here just talking, getting to know me. So if there's anything you'd like to ask, then by all means, I answer pretty much anything. I'm an open book. Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I think sometimes the homeless are the easiest to forget about. Nobody wants to see them. But there are some of the people who are in need of help. Now, I get it. There are some that absolutely put themselves in that position. But there's some who haven't. Like I said, I was homeless from 14 to 16. You tell me if a teenager should ever be homeless. Like, obviously, my situation wasn't something that I could control. Good. I'd normally be working right now. You'd be in the car watching me work, but me and my kid and my wife are all sick. My wife is better, but me and my kid have strep throat, but I also have bronchitis and pneumonia on top of it. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it happens. How's your day going? I mean, you said it was good. What are you up to today? Anything? Any plans? My plans are getting better, getting my kid better. Um, I go back to work tomorrow. I won't be contagious. So as far as the public is good, I'm good. So I'll be able to deliver people's food and go around people and make some money. Like, I do really well. I've been door dashing for 5 years, and I make about $100 in like 4 hours. Thank you so much. When I work 6 hours, I make like 150. But I don't know if you caught any of my DoorDash videos, but there was 2 days, like 2 weeks ago, where it was accept everything orders. And I had a couple bad ones, but mostly good ones. And I made like 180 one day in 4 hours, 150, 130 in like 3 hours. My area is pretty good. We have like 28,000 people that live in my town. So we do pretty well when it comes to like tips are pretty good here. You have your occasional people who don't tip. But me personally, I don't try to get in anyone's business. If I'm going to take the order, then I don't care if you tipped or not. It was good enough for me to take. And if I don't take your order, then why am I going to complain? I didn't take your order. So I can't complain about seeing a no-tip order if I didn't take it. So, and like I said, it's not my business to count people's money. I mean, on one hand, I absolutely see the part where people say door delivery is a luxury, and if you're going to do it, then tip. And I see the other people's part where they say, well, we like our service first before we tip. Now, generally speaking, I've done this for 5 years. Over the past 6 months, tips after the fact have gotten a lot better. But before that, tips after the fact were non-existent. I'd probably do 1,000 orders to get to one tip after the fact. So things are getting better there, though, in my area. I have a lot more people that tip after the fact. So, and that's awesome because it's usually cash, and we all like cash. Don't have to report cash to the IRS. Hi, IRS. So, but I do a lot of gaming. Like, I have an Xbox, so I game on there when I'm not working or have time. I cook a lot. I have a video out that has nothing to do with DoorDash. If you guys who are on here can watch it, it's about when I was on a Greyhound for my very first time, and I was alone at 8 years old, going from Virginia to California, 3,500 miles, and I was 8 years old, and I was by myself. I have a video out. If you guys could give it a like and watch it, I would appreciate that. It came out last night. Share it. There's a lot more kids that still to this day do Greyhound at a young age that by themselves that shouldn't be. So I look back fondly on my time doing it. I did it from 8 to 15. I went on a Greyhound over 50, 60 times. But it was absolutely scary. Scariest thing I probably ever done. For the first 2 years. First 2 years were just, especially that first time, was just traumatic. But I also had a lot of cool things happen, and I met a lot of cool people and saw a lot of strange things on a Greyhound bus. Saw one girl get naked and give him lap dances in the back of the Greyhound bus. I'm gonna make another video about some of the crazy things that I've seen on Greyhound to talk about them. Crazy things that I saw, crazy things that happened to me, crazy things that happened to other people that I was involved in. Just fun stuff. And that's kind of going to be a series, guys. When I'm not, it's going to go a Greyhound series. It's called My Life. It's in a playlist. I try to keep it separate from DoorDash. And I'm just going to talk about basically how my life was, especially like those, not my whole life, because my whole life's boring. But there's clips in my life that were people should find interesting and crazy. Because could you imagine at 8 years old sending you going on a Greyhound 30, because when you go on a Greyhound, it's not like you're just on one bus. When you do a cross-country trip like that, Call of Duty, wrestling, football, Resident Evil, some other, I do some RPG, but not a lot. I'm more of like your kid RPG, like your Dragon Quest. But I pretty much will play anything, especially if I'm playing with other people. What do you like to play? Yeah, I got the Xbox Series X, the newest one they had, came out like 3 or 4 years ago. I like that one a lot. Field trip, guys. But yeah, normally you'll see my setting in my car, but I'm also gonna do a little more of these to try to gain my following. And I hope you subbed Jamarian. I need all the help I can get. I've been on here a month, but I'm just trying to get to 500 so I can go do that nice thing. I mean, I do it all the time, but I want to make a video about it, and stuff like that. Yep, I play those. Yep. Do me a favor. If you haven't subbed, sub and go to one of my comments and put your gamer tag on one of my comments in one of my videos or my shorts, and I'll look you up and we'll link up. Now that we don't need the same console. Okay. Now that we don't need the same console, yeah, I'll definitely hook into you. This way we can play Call of Duty. You got the newest Call of Duty? I have the past couple. I just want to make sure we have the same. Okay. Well, hey, Moo, do the same thing. Go in one of my videos. I know you already subscribed to me. Comment your gamer tag. Like I said, so we can, yeah, I'll play Warzone too. We all can link up. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on right now because I got to take care of my kiddo when she needs me. Um, but yeah, just stick around with me. This also helps my watch time because I know I need 500 subscribers, but I also need like 3,000 hours of watch time. That takes a while when I make short videos, which is another reason why you guys can go watch the Greyhound one all the way through. Um, it's a 10-minute video whenever you have time. Just so I can help on my watch time. Now, what would be great is if I had like 30 people in here talking and watching this right now, because you can get hours in like 30 minutes, because obviously it doubles for every person on here who watches. So like if two of you are in here for 30 minutes and I'm on for 30 minutes, then it counts as an hour of watch time, which is good. And that's why I'm also trying to do this to get to know everybody. Now I'm gonna play games with a couple of you guys, but just to get more people to come see me, to get to know me. Hopefully they subscribe at that point. They'll watch some of my stuff, but I'll have people who maybe don't watch my videos because they're not into DoorDash, but think I'm pretty cool, think I'm good vibes, and will come on my lives and help me that way, because that helps just as much as watching videos. I know liking the live helps, and I know subscribing through this link helps because it shows YouTube, oh, there's something going on here. Let's push this live out to more screens and see if more people will come in. No, I don't play that. That's my kid's thing. My daughter, she plays Fortnite on my Xbox, but I don't. Yeah, I for whatever reason, I never got into the Fortnite or Minecraft thing. That's all my kid. She does it. So what you got the PS4, you said? And Moo, what do you got? Yeah. Okay, you play on the PC. That's cool. Um, yeah, but I don't think I can even do the donations thing until like my super chats and everything. Oh, you have the Xbox. That was someone else who had the. Yeah, you got the Xbox Series X, or you got the One X. Yeah, because once I get to 500 subscribers and my watch hours, I'll get the super chats and stuff like that. But obviously, I got to build up my lives. That's what we're trying to do. And let one, okay. That's why I pretty much talk about anything. We could talk gig economy. We can talk about life. We can talk anything. Because if you guys are going to spend time on here, you guys should be able to talk about what you guys want too, not just what I want. Should be a mixture of everything. So, and plus we're talking about games, and that's something I do know about because I've played games ever since I was young and had a Nintendo from the 80s. So yeah, I'm that old. Thank you for still watching. So I remember games when I'm not as old for Atari. I remember Atari. I played Atari because my family had it. But I grew up in the Nintendo era when the gaming era was dead, thanks to Atari, and nobody wanted to play the gaming systems anymore. And Nintendo took a chance with Donkey Kong, and I forget what Mario's name was, but it wasn't Mario because he first appeared in Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong was Nintendo's launch for their arcades game. Oh, do you? That's cool. I wish I had a 360 just because there's a game on there that I had from my 360 days that won't play on my Xbox One X or on any of them except for the 360. Or Series X, not One X. Well, look at us. Because my game that I loved was the NCAAs, and thankfully, the NCAAs are coming back out with the video games coming out in August. Thank you. But I had NCAA 13, the very last one that ever came out on the Xbox 360. Bought from the Microsoft, but because of it being a problem with like the players and pay, they wouldn't support coming over. I still have it on the 360, but I can't get it over. So that kind of sucks. But NCAA is coming out with a new game, so thank God I can start playing that again, because that was one of my all-time favorite. I love football games, and that was my favorite of all the football games, Madden, all that. You all right, Pepe? Good girl. It's not lunchtime yet. How you feel? How's your congestion in your nose? Huh? Your nose stuffy still? Medicine worked? Well, okay.
Do you know what Mom said?
What Mom said?
That Draco just like screamed through the whole house.
Did she just tell you that?